Good morning, children. Up and at 'em, everyone. Sweet, wake up, my little sleepyhead. Sweet, today starts right away. Sweet, it's time to rise and shine. Something great is happening today. Sweet, the morning sun is coming up. Sweet, the moon has gone away. Sweet, it's time to rise and shine. Something great is happening today. Out there, there's a world of wonder. Out there, far beyond your dreams. Out there, there's a very wonderful surprise. Out there, closer than it seems. Please keep your weights off the table, children. Remember to chew with your beaks closed. The morning sun is coming up. The moon has gone away. It's time to rise and shine. Something great is happening today. Something very great. We can hardly wait. Something great is happening Now I want you to eat all of your breakfast this morning, children. It'll be a busy day and you'll need plenty of energy.
Why, Mama? What do you have planned?
Well, that's sort of a surprise, Marty. Tell us, we want to know. Come on, what is it? In due time, children, in due time. Right now, I have a meeting at the bird sanctuary for our church bazaar, and you need to practice your singing. You have a voice lesson tomorrow.
I hate voice lessons. I think they're dumb.
You think everything is dumb?
They have this beak breath.
Mom! Now, Cooper, don't you want to learn to sing like the famous Ella Fitzgerald?
If I had to sing, I'd sing like Conway Twitty.
Maybe someday you will, but you have to practice to do anything well. Besides, I pay good money for those lessons.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Okay, children, settle down now and get busy. I'm off. The early bird catches the worm. The early bird catches the worm.
We have a very nice mommy. She takes good care of us.
You're right, Marty. We certainly have a good life up here.
Yeah, we got it made in the shade.
That's right. You know what? Mom's the best. Is everybody ready for singing practice?
Ready? Yup. If we have to.
Sing a happy song, sing it all day long. La 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 We love this Sunny's best, living in our nest. La 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 la
When
the mama bird is here, there is nothing that we fear. There is nothing that they fear. Sing a happy song, sing it all day long. La la Yo, look at those babies in a baby nest. Yeah, do you hear them singing their baby song? Hey, we're not babies. You take that back. Oh, yeah, well, if we're not babies, then what you still bet you got that right.
Well, we're still in the nest because
Because what?
because we want to be.
Yeah, that's right. Why would we want to leave when we got so good up here?
Yeah, we're just too smart to fly away when we got it so good up here.
You're just jealous. Believe me, kid, there'll be some day when your mom's gonna push you out of this nest. Yeah, some morning when you least expect it, whoosh, out of the nest you'll go falling. You'll flap your wings frantically to try to keep from smashing against the ground, but no matter how hard you try, splat! Splat!
Stop it, you're scaring me.
That's enough. We know you're lying. Your mother would never let that happen to us. Ha! Someday you'll see.
Is it true? Will that really happen?
Nah, they're just roughing our feathers. But what if they're telling the truth? I mean, I wonder what it's like out there. I wonder what it's like to the sky. Is it hard or soft when you're floating around? Are the seeds and herbs enough to spare?
I wonder what it's like out there. I wonder what it's like to sit in the grass. Will I lose my balance as the other birds pass? Though I really wish I didn't care. I wonder what it's like out there. Shoo-doo-wah, shoo-doo-wah. I wonder what it's like out there, Shoo-doo-wah, shoo-doo-wah. I wonder what it's like out there, I wonder what it's like out I wonder what it's like to look at the sky from the ground below when it seems super high. Am I brave enough to ever dare? I wonder what it's like out there. I wonder what it's like with mom far away. If we go out there, are required to stay. For a home like ours is really rare. I wonder what it's like out there. Shoo-doo-wah, shoo-doo-wah. I wonder what it's like out there, Shoo-doo-wah, shoo-doo-wah. I wonder what it's like out there, I wonder what it's like out there. I wonder what it's like out there.
Howdy, Clown Cuckoo's my name, and these here are the Cuckoos, Carly, Clara, Cassius, and Clarence. Perhaps you all heard us singing on the radio. Hope you don't mind us listening in, but we can help hear about your troubles.
Well, have you ever been out there?
Sure, lots of times. I'll tell you this much. The world out there is just plain cuckoo.
What do you mean?
There's creatures out there called humans. Sometimes they forget what kind of creatures they are. Sometimes they get so confused they begin to think and act like other animals.
Huh?
Let me and the cuckoo explain for you. Hit it, fellas. Anywhere you want to go, you will find
The world out there is cuckoo.
people like the curs of every kind.
The world out there is cuckoo.
Some are happy as a lark in a tree. Some are busy as a bumblebee. Some are gentle as a peaceful wind. Some run as fast as a jackrabbit can.
of every kind.
The world out there is cuckoo.
He and prove that man can do. He and prove that he can be.
Proud as a peacock, free as a bird, who has the calm to be assured.
Anywhere you want to go, you will find.
The world out there is cuckoo.
Peacocks and birds of every kind.
The world out there is cuckoo.
The world out there is cuckoo, y'all.
It must be really confusing out there. At least up here I know a bird.
A bird brain, maybe.
Hey, watch it, Featherhead.
Will you please stop? Get serious. We need to figure this out.
Who are you?
Don't worry, hummingbirds. They are pretty birds, just like us. Sorry, you started last. I'm Hannah, and we are hummingbirds.
How come they're humming? Don't they know the words? What are you so afraid of? We aren't going to hurt you.
We hummingbirds are very little, really very large. I mean, have you ever been out there? No. Oh, it's a scary place. Giants and danger are everywhere. Giants?
Danger?
Everywhere? Let us put it this way. The world out there is full of things totally gigantic. Great big men like 5'10", children by their side. Kids with nets who want new pets make me really frantic.
The world out there is full of scary things.
The world out there is full of things dangerous and daring. Speeding cars like shooting stars, tearing down the streets. Buildings high that scrape the sky, big and overbearing.
The world out there is full of scary things.
Thunderbolts and lightning may seem rough, but they are not as frightening as the other stuff. The world out there is full of things truly terrifying. Though you try to pass them by, you can't get away. So please don't go out there below, you only end up crying.
The world out there is full of scary things.
The world out there is full of scary things.
Yikes, I don't think I want to go out there.
Well, if you ever change your mind, be very, very careful and always be on your guard. I wish we could stay up here with you where it is safe, but it's time for us to get going. I want to stay in this nest forever. We certainly are more protected up here. Company, hope, about face, at ease, scouts. Those are the weirdest looking birds I ever seen.
Ever looked in a mirror, egghead?
Those aren't birds, they're called squirrels. I read about them once. Hey, excuse me, are you guys squirrels? Sir, yes, sir. That is so cool. Where did you learn to do all that stuff? In Squirrel Scouts, of course. A Squirrel Scout must always be prepared. Say, have you guys ever been on the ground? Yes, we have, and it's a fine place to be if you are prepared.
Prepared? Prepared for what?
Allow us to show you. Attention, ready, march. Be prepared, be prepared. Don't let life catch you unaware. When you first get out of bed, don't forget to think ahead. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Now you never know each day just what may come your way, what burdens you may have to bear. So in order to head on whatever comes along, to make it in the world of be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Don't let life catch you unaware. If the kingdom comes around, climb a tree, climb the ground. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Don't let life catch you unaware. There'll be no ifs and buts when you're hungry for some nuts. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Now you never know which night, what things you'll have to fight, what challenges you need to face. So in order to prevail, or kick them in the tail, you'll need a head start in the day. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Don't let life catch you unaware. If you think your ship has sunk, just be glad you're not stuck. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Attention, left face, ready, march. I wish I could be a Squirrel Scout. Company, halt, present arms, order arms. Don't be ridiculous, Kirby. You're not a squirrel. Oh, yeah? Well, then maybe I could start a bird battalion or a robin reserves or something. She's beautiful. Hello, my name is Dory, and I am a dove.
Well, hello, gorgeous. There's nothing foul about her.
Could you start me, Dory? May I ask you a question? Of course, child. What is the world like, out there? Well, the world out there is a wonderful place. Fragrant flowers and quiet, gentle streams fill the countryside. Most of the people who live there are very kind to birds. In winter, when food is scarce, they provide seed and water for us. Some people even study our beauty and try to imitate our lovely song.
Me neither, but now I'm confused. How can the world be cuckoo, scary, fine, and beautiful all at the same time?
Someone's not telling us the truth.
But who do we believe? Hey, look at that!
The woodpeckers are in the house!
Hey baby, what's happening? I'm Wendell Woodpecker.
Hi, Wendell. Say, what happened to your beak?
Well, that's kind of embarrassing. The other day I drove into a metal pole. You'd think I know the difference wood from metal by now. At least heavy metal. Ha, get it? Heavy metal?
Wow, that must really hurt.
I just have to be careful not to sneeze. Now that's painful.
Wendell, can you help us with something?
Affirmative, little man.
Have you ever been out there?
Sure, lots of times, and it's an awesome place to be.
Really? We heard it's full of giants.
Giants? Well, things are pretty big out there, but we birds can usually escape danger if we need to.
Danger? No, that's just it. I want to stay in this nest with Mama.
Whoa, Squirt, don't you know it ain't cool up here with your mom telling you what to do? Out there you are your own boss. Sleep when you want to sleep, eat when you want to eat, stay up and watch TV as late as you please. If you want to have some food, but you're in a picky mood, then choose whatever kind of food you want to. You can eat the stuff that's great and skip the stuff you hate, because no one there is going to make you clean your plate. You can sleep till noon, or party with the moon, and sleep in late tomorrow if it comes too soon. No matter what you've heard from any other bird, lesson there's awesome, and freedom is the word. Freedom is the word. Freedom. Or maybe cat napping. There's nothing stopping me from making anything happen. So when you want to sing, go on and let it ring. But you don't have to sing it's not your thing. You don't have to take it back, or even do your math. Because you've got the right to choose your own life path. No matter what you've heard from any other word, life out there is awesome, and freedom is the word. Freedom is the word. Freedom.
Boy, that would be neat. Eat whatever I want and no singing lessons.
But I still don't know who to believe.
What's that?
Careful, don't get too close.
She's so big.
Yes, she certainly is a large bird.
I think she's sleeping.
In the middle of the day?
Maybe she's one of those nocturnal birds.
What's a nocturnal bird?
You know, the kind that sleeps during the day and stays awake all night.
That's a nocturnal bird, silly. I wonder if she talks. Hey, you. You who?
Me, who?
Whoa, she does talk. Ma'am, what kind of bird are you?
Hi, I am an owl. My name is Olivia.
Of course, I've heard that you're kind ones. Traditions say you are very wise. Well, I suppose it's not as wise as many other birds, but I have been quoted once or twice in Tweeter Digest.
May we ask you a question?
Certainly, my young friend.
What is the world like out there?
Why do you ask? A cuckoo told us it's a crazy place, and then a dove said it's beautiful. Some hummingbirds told us it was scary. The squirrels told us life out there will be fine as long as we are prepared.
And then some woodpeckers mentioned lots of freedom once we leave this nest, so we're not sure who to believe.
Well, the answer to your question is simple, really. The world out there is all of those things. Allow me to illustrate it in a way for you young ones to understand. Life is what you make it to be. It's in your own two eyes, just what you'll see. Imagine each and every possibility, because life is what you make it to be. Life is not a guarantee. There are surprises and variety. But you should always be the best that you can be, because life is what you make it to be. If I think the world's a mess, you'll have a lot of jokes. And if I think it's full of fright, there could be nightmares every night.
Life is what you make it to be. It's in your own two eyes, just what you'll see. Imagination, every possibility. What you make it to be.
And if I think that they can fly, it will be perfectly divine. And if I think that life is great, you'll have a lot to appreciate.
Life is what you make it to be. It's in your own two eyes, just what you'll see. Imagination, every possibility. 'Cause life is what you make it to be.
It's what you make it to be. Do you understand now? Of course. If we expect to find happiness out there, we will. Exactly.
And if we expect it to be scary or fearful, that's what it will be, right?
Yes. It all comes down to your attitude and the choices you make. Life is what you make it to be. Thank you so much, ma'am. You have been extremely helpful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've been up all night and I need to find a quiet place to sleep. Take care, young one.
Bye, over. Thank you. Bye.
The eagle has landed. Wow, you're a great flyer. What kind of bird are you? Emerson Eagle's the name of the flying's my game.
What brings you here to us?
I thought perhaps you and Ulysses could use some help. That's true. We're trying to work up the courage to fly, but how did you know? A little birdie told me. Ha, no, actually, I can spot a bird in need from miles away. Impressive. They don't call it eagle eye for nothing, kid. So, how did you learn to fly like that? Well, I'd always dreamed of being able to soar like the other eagles I had seen. So one day, my mother told me she was going to teach me how to fly. She stood me on the edge of the nest and instructed me to jump. Of course, I thought she was crazy. I mean, no parachute or anything. But Mom kept encouraging me to go for it. Just wing it, son, she said, just wing it. I could feel the wind pushing at my back, urging me to surrender to its power. I was afraid, but my dream of flying was stronger than my fear. Finally, I let go of the nest, but I quickly began to fall. I fought my wings frantically and screamed, "Mom! Mom! Help!" And then it happened. What happened? I began to soar with joy, with freedom. And despite the flexibility of my neck, I never looked back.
I would love to know how to fly, flap my wings and lift high into the air.
Well, it all starts with believing in yourself and having the courage to follow your dreams. There within me that I cannot hide. It lifts me up, just one of those things. And with this feeling I had to start. Felt beating hard. It lifts me up, I start to spread my wings.
Then I fly into the sky, going even higher than high. My wings will take me where I'm meant to be. So I soar even more, knowing this is what I'm created for. I'm flying to my destiny.
There's an adventure that's calling me. I will take the sun way beyond this tree. It lifts me up. I want to go explore. And when I hear it, I have to fly. I want to get out there to the open sky. It lifts me up. I start to spread my wings.
Then I fly into the sky, going even higher than high. My wings will take me where I'm meant to be. So I soar even more, knowing this is what I'm created for. I'm flying to my destiny. I'm flying to my destiny.
Remember, young adventurers, the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Just set your course on your dreams and go for it. Well, goodbye for now. Hope to see you soon in the skies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what? Maybe it's time to get out there and experience the world for ourselves.
Yeah, I can't wait to learn to fly.
Here comes Mama. Quick, as we're practicing. La 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 la. Children, I'm home. Mama, we're glad you're back. How was your day? Incredible! We had so many visitors.
And heard so many stories.
That we've decided it's time for us to leave the nest. You have? Well, that's wonderful. I was hoping my friends might inspire you. You mean you planned this whole thing? Yes, Kirby. I know how important it is for all of you to get out there and find your destinies. So I called in for some birdie backup. Mama, we're very excited for what lies ahead, but we don't want to leave it behind. You come with us? I will be happy to help you find your way. And remember, I will always be your guide. After all, we're birds of a feather.
And we make our adventures together. Out there, there's a world of wonder. Out there, far beyond your dreams. Out there, there's a very wonderful
how awesome that was. Boys and girls, I am so proud of your hard work and your performance this morning. Let's give them another round of applause.